Welcome to TechGen, where we explore the latest technology, innovative gadgets, and smart buying guides to help you make informed tech decisions. Is the ASUS Chromebox 5A a smart, compact desktop for everyday productivity, education, and business use? How capable is the Intel Celeron 7305? What can you realistically do with 4GB of DDR4 RAM and a 128GB PCIe 4.0 NVMe SSD? And does quad display support, Wi-Fi 6E, and USB-C make this one of the most versatile ChromeOS mini computers in its class? I've added a link below where you can check the latest price, current offers, and availability. The ASUS Chromebox 5A is built around a simple idea: give you a compact ChromeOS computer that can handle everyday computing while taking up very little space. Instead of a traditional desktop tower, you get a small form factor that can sit neatly on a desk or be mounted behind a compatible display using the included VESA mounting capability. At the center of the system is the Intel Celeron 7305 processor. The Celeron 7305 is a 5-core processor with a combination of performance and efficiency cores, making it designed for lightweight computing rather than high-end workstation workloads. That positioning makes sense for a Chromebox. ChromeOS is designed around web applications, cloud services, productivity tools, streaming, and lightweight desktop applications. For everyday tasks like browsing, email, Google Docs, spreadsheets, online meetings, and web-based applications, the processor provides the foundation needed for a compact ChromeOS workstation. For students, that means the Chromebox can handle research, online classes, document editing, presentations, and browser-based learning platforms. For business users, it can be used for email, web applications, cloud documents, video conferencing, point-of-sale environments, kiosks, and other lightweight workloads. If you're enjoying this review so far, consider giving the video a quick like. It really helps support the channel. The system comes with 4GB of DDR4 RAM. This is a configuration aimed at basic ChromeOS workloads. ChromeOS is particularly well suited to browser-based computing, so 4GB can be enough for everyday tasks such as document editing, email, streaming, and moderate web browsing. The practical advantage is that the system doesn't need to dedicate large amounts of memory to heavyweight desktop applications. For a student using Google Classroom, Docs, Slides, research websites, and video conferencing, the Chromebox can provide a straightforward desktop experience. For a business environment, it can be particularly useful when the computer is dedicated to a specific set of cloud applications. The 128GB M.2 PCIe 4.0 NVMe SSD provides the internal storage. NVMe storage is designed for fast access to applications and files, while the 128GB capacity is primarily focused on the operating system, applications, and everyday local files. This makes sense for a ChromeOS computer because much of the typical ChromeOS workflow revolves around cloud storage. Instead of keeping an enormous media library locally, you can store documents and files through cloud services and keep the internal SSD focused on the operating system and applications. The result is a compact system that doesn't need a huge internal drive to be useful. One of the standout features of this Chromebox is quad display support. That is a major advantage for productivity. Imagine having 4 displays connected to one tiny ChromeOS computer. You could use one display for email, another for spreadsheets, another for browser research, and another for communication tools. 4 financial dashboards, monitoring systems, customer service stations, information displays, and business environments. Multiple displays can provide a huge amount of workspace. And because the computer itself is so small, you can create a multi-display setup without putting a large desktop tower under your desk. Connectivity is another strong point. The ASUS Chromebox 5A includes Wi-Fi 6E, providing access to modern wireless networking on compatible routers. Wi-Fi 6E adds the 6 GHz spectrum to compatible wireless networks, giving supported devices additional bandwidth and potentially helping in environments with many connected devices. For everyday ChromeOS use, this means fast wireless connectivity for web browsing, cloud applications, video calls, streaming, and downloads. Bluetooth connectivity is also included. That makes it easy to connect compatible wireless keyboards, mice, headphones, speakers, and other peripherals. For a minimalist workstation, wireless accessories can help keep the desk clean. The system also includes Gigabit Ethernet. A wired network connection can be particularly useful in business environments where a stable network connection is important. It can also be useful for offices, classrooms, kiosks, and fixed workstations where Ethernet cabling is already available. The combination of Wi-Fi 6E and Gigabit LAN gives you both wireless and wired networking options. USB-C is another useful addition. USB-C can provide a modern connection point for compatible peripherals and accessories, making it easier to integrate newer devices into the workstation. The Chromebox also offers additional USB connectivity, so you can connect keyboards, mice, external storage, webcams, and other accessories. For a compact computer, having a broad selection of ports is important because you're likely to use the Chromebox as a complete desktop rather than connecting it to a large docking station. The VESA mount is another feature that deserves attention. Instead of placing the Chromebox on the desk, you can mount it behind a compatible monitor. This effectively turns the back of your display into the computer's home. The result is an exceptionally clean workstation. From the front, you can have a monitor, keyboard, and mouse without a computer tower occupying valuable desk space. For offices with many workstations, this can also make desks easier to organize. For classrooms, reception areas, kiosks, and small workspaces, the compact mounting option can be particularly convenient. The ChromeOS operating system is arguably the most important part of the experience. Unlike a traditional Windows PC, ChromeOS is built around Google's ecosystem and web-based computing. That makes the ASUS Chromebox 5A particularly suitable for users who spend most of their time in a browser. Google Docs, Sheets, Slides, Gmail, Google Drive, web applications, streaming services, and browser-based productivity tools can all become part of the daily workflow. For businesses that rely heavily on cloud applications, this can simplify deployment and management. For students, ChromeOS provides a straightforward environment focused on schoolwork and web applications. And for families, it can serve as an easy-to-use computer for browsing, streaming, homework, and everyday online tasks. The compact form factor also makes the ASUS Chromebox 5A interesting for specialized applications. A business could use a Chromebox to power a digital signage display. A reception desk could use it for browser-based applications. A classroom could use it to drive multiple displays. A home user could mount it behind a television or monitor. And a small office could create a clean cloud-based workstation without needing a large PC. Compared with a conventional desktop, the Chromebox's biggest advantage is its simplicity and compact design. Compared with larger mini PCs, ChromeOS allows the system to focus on web-based productivity rather than trying to be a full Windows workstation. And compared with a laptop, the Chromebox gives you the flexibility to choose your own monitor, keyboard, mouse, and other peripherals. The quad display capability also makes it particularly interesting for users who need more screen space. Of course, the ASUS Chromebox 5A is best suited to the type of workloads ChromeOS is designed for. This isn't a computer aimed at demanding video editing, high-end gaming, or professional 3D rendering. Its strength is efficient everyday computing. For web browsing, office applications, cloud services, education, streaming, video conferencing, and multi-display productivity, the compact format makes a lot of sense. For viewers searching for an ASUS Chromebox 5A review, Celeron 7305 Chromebox, Best Chromebox for Business, ChromeOS Mini PC, Quad Display Chromebox, Wi-Fi 6E Mini PC, VESA Mount Chromebox, or Compact ChromeOS Desktop, this system offers an interesting combination of features. You get the Intel Celeron 7305, 4GB DDR4 RAM, 128GB PCIe 4.0 NVMe SSD, ChromeOS, Quad Display Capability, Wi-Fi 6E, Bluetooth, Gigabit Ethernet, USB-C, and VESA mounting. That makes the Chromebox 5A particularly suited to users who want a small, simple computer focused on online productivity. So, is the ASUS Chromebox 5A worth considering? If you're looking for a compact ChromeOS computer for education, home offices, business applications, cloud computing, digital signage, web browsing, and multi-display productivity, the Chromebox 5A offers a practical feature set in a very small package. Its combination of quad display support, Wi-Fi 6E, Gigabit Ethernet, USB-C, NVMe storage, and VESA mounting makes it much more flexible than its small size might suggest. It's not trying to be a high-end gaming PC or workstation. Instead, it focuses on doing everyday ChromeOS computing efficiently while taking up almost no space. Thanks for watching TechGen. If you found this review helpful, be sure to subscribe for more tech reviews, comparisons, and buying guides. See you in the next video.